What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Y'all already know I gotta voice my opinion on a situation that I do not agree with. Before I even get into this video, I want y'all to hear what I hear, okay? I want y'all to hear what I hear, because I know I ain't tripping. Hold on. Listen to what this chick had to say.
If he felt the need to cut her hair, it don't matter. Like, y'all weird. Ain't no female ever had me up jump scared as long as she ain't cut my daughter hair. If she ain't cut my daughter hair, I don't.
Nikee said as long as she is Lexi. So this is where the double standards come in from. Ain't Nikee was the one that came on the panel. It was saying that she don't have a problem with Lexi disciplining camari because Lexi is this good-hearted person. She feel like Lexi come from a pure place because remember when Lexi was out here disciplining, royalty twins, it was no problem. But Nikee, how can you come to the internet and say that as long as she don't do it? Let me finish playing the video.
And I always said that. My baby daddy has to be the punisher. Not her. Is y'all slow? Like, what's to y'all?
So you meant to tell me, Nikee, that Lexi cannot discipline camari. Only CJ could do it. Because you came on that panel was saying that you don't mind if Lexi discipline your child. But then you come around and saying CJ is the only one that can punish and discipline camari. Y'all contradicting yourself over there. And I feel like she got some type of insides with Lexi, but I don't give a f***. Because they already was built on a bunch of lies and fake shit anyways. But my thing is when Royalty came to the internet and Royalty had a problem with Lexi grabbing her daughter by the a lot of motherfuckers was like Royalty was overdoing it, or Royalty being dramatic, or all kids need discipline, all kids need structure. When this woman right here just stated that CJ is the only one that could discipline her child. So when Royalty had that same energy, what was the problem? What's the problem? Royalty said the same thing that Nikee is saying. CJ is the only one that could discipline her kids. But when Royalty said it, it became the problem. Nikee said it, everybody cool with it. This the double standards that I be talking about. But I ain't finished. Let me continue playing it.
My baby daddy was hurt. His feelings was hurt. He had to do that. He's never done that in 11 years. He's never had to punish camari, discipline camari, none of that. He don't do that. So
now, Nikee is saying that CJ never had to discipline camari in 11 years, and it hurted him to discipline her. My biggest problem is if CJ don't have to discipline camari, and it hurt him to discipline camari, he should have the same energy with the twins. It should hurt him to see somebody else disciplining his kids when he's not the punisher. If he don't punish his kids, don't allow Lexi to do it. Nikee clearly stated that Lexi can't even discipline or tell camari what to do. Only CJ can. Now, what type of show they running over there? I feel like they doing things to get under Royalty's skin. If you can respect Nikee wishes, you should have that same respect with Royalty too. Don't allow this lady to discipline your twins, which can't do the same to your 11-year-old. Like, what's the difference? Y'all pick and choose. Now Nikee is saying that she will have a problem if Lexi do it. But the other nights, a minute ago, you was okay with her doing it to the twins. You clearly said if a child step out of line, you don't see no problem with somebody disciplining them. Your child step out of line, but you got a problem if somebody outside of CJ discipline your child. The double standards. But anyways, let's continue.
yes, it bothered him. Yes, it hurt him because he like, shit, this is my firstborn. This is my love. I love her. Like, why?
It matter that camari is his oldest daughter. If you said that he never had to discipline camari in 11 years and it hurt him to discipline her, it should hurt him to see his other kids get disciplined also. Why is he treating his kids differently? Why is it okay for Lexi to discipline the twins, but when it comes down to camari, CJ is the only punisher. CJ the only parent that can really discipline camari, but when it comes to the twins, CJ runs to the internet and say it take a village. So you mean to tell me it take a village to raise the twins, but it don't take a village to raise camari? It's okay for Lexi to discipline the twins, but when it comes to camari, only you and Nikee allowed to do it. So what about Royalty? Royalty is not deceased. Royalty still living. Royalty still have say-so to her kids. The same way how CJ respect Nikee, he should respect Royalty too. This man is bitter. He's not a great father. Yes, he provide for his kids because he have to be a provider. Yes, he do things that he's supposed to do. You're supposed to buy for your kids. You're supposed to feed your kids. You're supposed to pay your kids' parents. You're supposed to pay their daycare fee. That's something that you're supposed to do. A real man would not let his kids be emotionally torn or emotionally abused. Be for real. He came to the internet and publicly embarrassed his daughter just to turn around and say, oh, I cut her weave out and put new weave in. Of course, you did it for views then. It goes back to what we were saying. You only did all that for views. For views. For you to turn around and say, oh, I cut it out and put new weave in. How is that a form of discipline? You do everything for the internet. You do everything for clicks and likes. But at the end of the day, your daughter gonna suffer that trauma. You on the internet right now looking like the bad parent for some views. You on the internet getting dragged for cutting your daughter hair for some views. You on the internet getting dragged because you put this Instagram post up like it was okay. People are dragging y'all. People are saying that y'all are failing as parents. People are saying that y'all allow this child to do whatever she want to do because there's no consequences to her behavior. At the end of the day, that's their child. Yeah, cool, right? Do what you got to do. But don't be a hypocrite. Don't come on the internet contradicting yourself. Don't come on the internet and say that, hey, this lady is not allowed to discipline my child. That's between me and the father of my child. But you went on that panel and say, oh, it's okay for her to do it to the other kids. So royalty don't got no say so? So when royalty came to the internet and say, don't discipline my child, don't touch my child, y'all call royalty bitter. I want to see if y'all call Nikee bitter because that's the double standard that they got on the other side.